Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Super Beard Brothers. My name is Jirard Khalil.
I'm Alex Faciane.
And today we're doing a classic game, I think for a lot of gamers out there. This is one of my favorites for the 64 era.
Yeah, it's like the classic game.
Oh yeah, like multiplayer, single player. This game is great. None other than STARFOX 64.
From General Pepper, Priority 1.
Rob.
We need your help, StarFox. Andros has declared war. He's invaded the Lilac system.
You just gotta love how the 64 at this point had some great voiceovers.
This game is like unprecedented with the amount of voice work that's in it for a game that's on a cartridge. This game is like megabytes in size,
like
you know?
30, I think it was like what, 30, no, not even 32 megs, like
yeah, like so small.
6 to 8 megabytes
and
per
still
cartridge.
it looks pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Like a lot of these polygons don't look nearly as dirty as stuff on the PS2 or PS1, and that thing is so much better than the Nintendo 64.
Oh yeah. I mean, this just, it goes to show that first party support for their, for their own consoles is just, it always, to me, I feel like Nintendo always understands how to use their consoles. It is too expensive for anyone else to really get their their teeth in to something as great as STARFOX. A lot of money goes into it, and I can only imagine how many great games disappeared off the face of the earth because of cash flow.
Oh, so many. I mean, this game alone, this game is based on STARFOX 2.
Yeah.
For SNES, and it never happened. Oh, this classic thing.
You gotta love playing with the 64 logo. It's a staple. You have to do it. Alright, so it looks like it did save my game save.
Oh, look at that.
So I've got main game and expert mode. I don't know. Should we do main game or expert?
I think we should do main game.
Main game,
just
alright.
To keep it sexy.
Now, as a kid, this, like, slow crawl, this drove me nuts. Now I love it, because I can read better and understand what's going on.
Yeah, because I'm a smart adult now.
Yes. I drive a car.
Yeah.
And I
graduated college.
Pay for bills.
Yeah, you did it.
And I read.
And now it's time for you to read this screen.
And I appreciate it that much more.
Yeah.
So Alex, give us some. I mean, for most of us, everyone, if you've seen my review of STARFOX, you know what STARFOX is about. But give us some background information on some production stuff for this game.
So originally on Super Nintendo, they developed a chip called the Super Effects chip because they thought that games could look better and save time. Like, if you look at a game like F-Zero, it's very smooth, but it's completely animated. So, like, you're literally just taking, like, an image of the ship and then an image of, like, slightly more of the ship turning to the side, slightly more of the ship, and then you animate it together, using however many images that is to make that look smooth. But in this, they were like, what if we just made, like, 3D polygons?
Yeah.
So they developed the chip, and they made StarFox for the SNES. And then when they thought, like, what could this game be? Like, it's a shooter, but how do we mix it up? So Miyamoto was like, why don't we do animals?
Yeah.
And it was a weird choice, but it kind of works. And actually, the reason that it's called StarFox instead of Star Dog or any other animal is that if you play the game, you do a lot of flying through arches. I mean, I don't know. Everybody remembers.
Yeah, through loops and certain buildings.
Everybody remembers, like at the beginning of the first level where you fly through all the arches and get the gold rings. What that reminded people of as they played the game in early builds was like a Shinto shrine where they have the torii gates.
Right.
And so
you see that a lot actually in a lot of the levels. They kind of have that replication of
just like
the arches you just described.
Yeah, tight spaces to fly through. And so in Shinto shrines, they have these torii gates, and one of the biggest Shinto temples ever is the Fushimi Inari Taisha, and that one is literally just covered in foxes. Like, there's foxes everywhere, like pictures of foxes, and so that's why StarFox is a StarFox.
Interesting.
And also, down the street from the studio, there was a team kids baseball team called the Inari Foxes in English.
Oh wow.
And so this has always been Fox, like English Fox, not Kitsune or whatever
Sure.
it is in Japanese.
So they call Star Fox in Japanese as opposed to calling it Star Fox in Japanese.
Yeah, Star Kitsune or whatever.
Yeah.
And so now we're meeting everybody else, and they're all other different animals. Peppy is a hare. That's a Japanese folktale animal. Same thing with Falco, who turns out isn't a falcon, but is actually a pheasant, which is bizarre.
But they made it appear like he's a falcon.
Yeah, I guess originally he was meant to be a pheasant. I mean, that's what they said in an interview that I looked up.
Interesting.
And then Andros is a monkey, and General Pepper is a dog, and that's because in Japanese there's a saying, they were fighting like dogs and monkeys, and so it's just like a nod to that traditional Japanese saying.
Now, I have to admit, I don't like to brag much about my gaming skills, but one game I'm very good at is Star Fox 64.
That's great.
I bought a 64 just for Star Fox 64. I got it launch day with the Rumble Pack and everything, and I never get sick of this game.
Yeah, I remember when this game came out. I was so excited. My grandparents had it on their big screen TV, and I just played through it over and over and over again. I was, really young in it, so I sucked at it, but
Yeah.
over the years I've gotten better at it.
Everybody stay alert.
Now in college, a lot of my friends and I, we would have drinking competitions. We would get together on like a Monday or Tuesday night, and we would try and see who could say all the Star Fox quotes the fastest accurately. And if one of us got it wrong or said it incorrectly, we would have to take a shot. And I was always sober those nights because I know the entire script by heart.
Unbelievable. Wow, you were really racking up some kills.
Oh yeah. I know almost. I missed that. It's okay. I know almost all the badge numbers, and how to get them, the best routes. My favorite route, which I think we're gonna go this time around, is the middle route or the hybrid middle route, where
I think that's the best.
That's my favorite. It's the most atmospheric. It's the most diverse. You get to kind of try a little of everything.
Yeah.
I guess I should be thankful.
So the badge number on this one is 150. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get it this round. We'll see. I feel like I might.
Well, you completed it.
I did.
You've done it
a million times.
Yeah. You did the episode, right?
Do a barrel roll. It's the most iconic phrase of all time in this game.
Do a barrel roll.
Bam.
Something about this game being outside, it seems so refreshing, or like I don't know why I always associate that with this game, but I think it's just like a combination of like how good the settings look and how like sharp everything is, and it's just a clean, like fresh, like enjoyable game to like tangibly and physically play.
Yeah.
Where you going?
Now, this game actually is a complete remake of the. It's like a reintroduction of Star Fox for the NES. As much as it is based on
SNES.
SNES.
Yeah.
As much as it is based on that, you've got. Oh, I'm gonna miss this by so little. It's like insane how I'm gonna miss this one. Oh my god.
No,
I missed it by 2.
That's a heartbreak.
Oh, I missed it by 3. No, 2. Because, man, 149, it's depressing.
Yeah.
Oh, that one. Damn, it was. I know which one it was too. It was that one in the arches.
Yeah.
I always missed him on the side. This boss right here is literally ripped straight from the first Star Fox game. This is the first Star Fox boss.
Yeah. The great thing about this is that if you look back at the original Star Fox and then you look at their plans for Star Fox 2, all the plans for Star Fox 2 were like, okay, like we're gonna like add some more vehicles, we're gonna add like some on-foot features, we're gonna add all-range mode. This fight doesn't have all-range mode, but the actual boss fight for this level.
Yeah, this is like a secret route that I went.
The actual boss fight for this level does have a all-range mode, and that was all just stuff they wanted to put in the sequel, and so then they were like, you know what, let's reinvigorate this. The Nintendo 64 is coming out soon enough that we can't really get people to pay money. And so they just made Star Fox 64. Yeah. I love the sound of explosions in this game. It's like...
We're heading out.
All aircraft report.
You did it! I was worried for a moment.
Slippy's so annoying.
Yeah, Slippy's,
Now I have not played the 3DS rehashing of this, but is Slippy still annoying in this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I was going to say about Slippy? I forgot. I mentioned where everybody else came from.
Two.
Except Slippy is actually based off somebody in the office who was working on StarFox, I guess. Mm-hmm. And they were just, like, really into toads. And it was weird. And so, like, it got to the point where this person was, like, writing, like, ribbit on memos. Like, office memos. And, like, he's, like, the toad dude around the office.
It's like, oh, is that guy that loves toads?
And so they were like, let's just put, like, an annoying toad in this game as, like, a tribute to him.
You must love that.
I'm sure that whoever that was...
I wonder where he is now.
He's probably, like, chilling in a swamp somewhere on a lily pad with a laptop.
His laptop.
He was probably amped when the iPad came out. Think about how much work I can get done.
He's that one guy that just sends those frog memos. He was that guy that had all those, like, sticky notes that were, like, looked like frogs.
Yeah, like the weird teacher that you had who collected something.
Yeah.
Mess up that Arwing.
Well, what did he do at Nintendo? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. Dude, that iPad joke might have been the worst joke that I've ever made.
It's quiet.
It's quiet.
Too
quiet. Be careful, it's a tarp.
Careful, it's a trap.
It's a tarp!
Use Barm's Wardler. Yeah, that's right. I'm dodging all your bullets.
Oh my gosh. Another interesting thing I could talk about right now is the Arwing itself. It's a very weird, distinctive shape. Even more so on the SNES.
It's very bizarre on the SNES.
And that's because the system hardware wasn't powerful enough to do something with too many like polygons.
Yeah.
And so they had to do like triangle shapes, just because it was like that's how it was done.
Right.
Isn't that interesting?
Very interesting.
Whoa! Can you make it?
This is use the brakes, but if you don't press anything, nothing happens.
Yeah.
And this one is
Use the boost to get through.
I was actually just reading an interview, getting ready for this, with Miyamoto and everybody. And he was talking about how the key to this game, like the way that you enjoy it, the most fun that you can have with it, is by mastering the ability to speed up and slow down. Because of how satisfying it is. Like, this game is like all about like slowing down so that you can shoot a bunch of things that are on the screen easier, and then like boosting through the empty space.
gotcha.
That's like how it's satisfying.
They're on me. I've got...
One thing I loved / hated about this game was the dynamicness of saving your friends. You really felt like it was up to you to save them. But at the same time, people like Slippy, you just got more annoyed because you felt like you were saving them too often, and just like no matter what you did, like it always seemed like they were gonna die. And like you had to feel somewhat bad, but at the same time it's Slippy and you don't care. Especially if you're going for an all badge run, because you need to have all of your fellow StarFox team there.
That's the arcade aspect of this game.
Yeah.
And that's interesting too, because I was reading and it was like, the reason that these characters have voices is because this game moved to 3D. And so, like, in a 2D space, it's easy to, like, you know, kill everybody on the screen. But once you're in 3D, like, there can be enemies behind you and, like, to the sides of you and everything. Especially when you're in all range mode, etc. And so they needed these people to be able to talk to you, to tell you where enemies were. Mm-hmm. And then they came up with the idea, because, you know, with Miyamoto, gameplay always comes first.
Yeah.
They came up with the idea that they wanted you to sort of, like,
Take that!
have little objectives in each level, and so saving your
Allies was one of them.
different allies was supposed to give you different, like, rewards.
Right.
So, like, when you save Peppy, you get, like, tips, right? And when you save Falco,
This is like also a little objective here, just bonus level opportunities
the
right
warp,
now.
the warp
Yeah, I
zone.
gotta get all of them to get the warp zone.
Yeah.
Which is a lot harder than it seems, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because one,
You really lose control after a while.
Yeah, and that's the thing of, going to hyperdrive. Very Star Wars-ish at this point.
Very cool.
I like how Gray Fox falls behind you.
Uh-huh.
Go!
This is like a trippy experience.
This bonus area is, like, you can always get the badge in this one. You have to be really bad at StarFox to not get the badge because there's so many rocks everywhere. You get bombs every few moments. Like, it's impossible to, to miss the badge in this one.
64.
Yeah, the badge number is 200, so, and we're not even halfway. I mean, we're about a little more than halfway, but I'm going to hit it right now. See, boom, 200. And it's red. It's a great level to get a lot of extra lives on.
You know what's an insane thing about this is that they never really explain to you
What the point of these are?
like how to get medals. It never really explains to you.
Oh yeah, they
like-
really don't explain the point of medals or how that works.
Yeah, it's
You
just
just
like
kind of assume that you're gonna like learn how to do it.
Yeah, you just kind of had to figure it out. Cool thing about the DS one is that you can actually like save your progress.
Really, in between each level?
Yeah, because it's portable, so obviously you can't sit there for 45 minutes every time you play the game. So sometimes, like, you can't like start over, but like if you need to stop for a minute instead of just closing it, I think you can actually just like save it and turn it off.
Yeah. Now, one of the key features of this game is, especially when you get a warp zone, is the fact that you can choose your path. So if you fail or do the basic objective, you usually go one linear path. However, you'll see that 2 lines are drawn from each one. So you can go one of 2 ways when you beat that level. I personally don't like the Independence Day level. We'll revisit another video.
Yeah.
Because I have a whole speech about that and how like it just parallels so much to Independence Day.
Can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, but my whole thing is we're going the route that I really enjoy, and this route right here is this. I love this. The introduction to Star Wolf, one of the most iconic on Fortuna. I love it.
So great.
Yeah.
Roger, General.
I love how heroic this game makes Fox and his team. I love the idea of like a little motley crew of mercenaries just like
Yeah.
kicking ass everywhere.
All right. So the key to this one is I need to get around 20 enemies before Star Wolf shows up, and if I do that, then at around 20, they'll start showing up. In that case, I should be able to go ahead and get the badge in this one.
I won't let you get away from me.
And then around 20, this will be when Slippy says, "Why are enemies leaving the ship? The bombs within it at the base."
This really is amazing. I thought that it was insane how hard it was to get the badges when I played through this on 3DS. And you're just like getting me.
Yeah, I told you, this is one of my jams.
Take care of the guy.
I literally, for the video, I literally did hard mode and normal mode in one sitting. In one day.
Yeah.
24 hours.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. And I literally did it in 6 perfect runs. I didn't have to redo any levels, it just was like, I was on my A game. I was ready.
That's so like
And
epic.
I don't think I can recreate that. That's the sad
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, well.
Shoot, he's right behind
Well, maybe I can. Enough finesse. Right now I'm slacking a little bit. I should be... see,
Why are
that's...
ships coming out of the
see,
base?
I missed my quota a little bit. That's okay, though.
A bomb has been planted at
See
the
if I can
base.
catch up.
Jeez.
Now, usually I skip it so I can get an advantage, but I'm going to leave it so we can see StarFox, Star Wolf.
All the bad guys are British, which is hilarious.
Except for Pigma
Except for Pigma. who's the
and
worst.
what's his name?
Andros'
enemy is my enemy.
Yeah, he's the one who should be British, since Andros is pretty British.
Want to see me wreck Star Wolf? Let's do
Let's
this.
take care of these guys first.
Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's see.
I can't shake this guy.
Oh, I'm not doing too well right now.
I am the great
I am the
Leon.
great Leon. There we go.
I have a
This one
theory
is
that
down. This one's going down right now.
I have a theory that all the Star Wolf characters are just made from the assholes of the animal kingdom. Wolf
Alright.
is pretty dickheadish.
Bow before the great
That whatever
Andros.
type of monkey that dude is the worst.
All right, got that one down. And then we're gonna get this one down in just a second. There we
Wow.
go. And look at that, 1 to spare, meaning as long as I kill Starwolf, I get the badge. So here we go. Let's see if I can do it. No, where are you going, buddy? Where are you? There we go. Boom. Let's go in that base.
Take care of the bomb now.
Gosh darn. It's outrageous.
I told you, man. This is my jam.
If I was 10 years old right now, I'd be so pissed.
Be so angry at me.
Yeah. Actually, I'd probably like tell stories of your legends. Spread it around the playground. No, there's a dude who killed all of Starwolf in 30 seconds.
They call him the mustached one.
Yeah.
We made it.
And he has a mustache.
Bob, take it easy.
I don't know if he's Mexican or not, but he has a mustache.
Seems like he could be Mexican, but I'm 10, so I might be racially ignorant. I'm really good at role-playing.
Yeah, I got that. That's
One of my
great.
skills.
See, this next level is going to be tough because already from the get-go, this is the furnace one. We might lose Peppy from the
might.
because of
He's
all.
pretty low, yeah.
Yeah, he's low on life.
That would be a bummer.
Or what we could do is go down to Planet X. I hate Planet X, or not Planet X, Zone X.
Zone X, whatever.
Where you have to fight that the boss that takes out Slippy for the mission. That's like the most frustrating boss.
I hate it.
So we'll take our chances. In this level, they only receive damage if they speak. So if they talk, that's when they lose damage. There's specific points in the script when they're supposed to take damage from the heat.
Wow.
Yeah. I'll learn that the hard
Be
way.
careful.
You'll be dead!
You'll be dead! You know what's interesting about this game as well? It doesn't come through so much in the English version, but all of the lines, they recorded like before the game was done.
Really?
Pretty much. And so they literally recorded probably about 4 times as many lines as they needed just to cover all their bases.
Yeah.
So they could say things like, go left here, or like duck down here, but like
Yeah.
that might change. So they did it all, everything. Like at every point they recorded it like go up, go down, go left, go right. And a bunch of just like flavor lines.
Come on, Peppy, shut up, don't talk. Sorry, go ahead.
I remember, you know when Peppy says, take your time, trust your instincts, or whatever he says? What is it? Never give up?
Damn it. I shot him.
You know when Peppy says, never give
up, trust your instincts, yeah.
That's because one of the people who was playing the game, who worked on it, was like sucky at the game.
Really?
And he, like, was really, really having a hard time because of how bad he was at the game.
Yeah.
And so he, like, came up with that and he put it into the script.
Interesting.
Isn't that weird?
Okay, I cannot shoot Peppy. We might lose him anyways.
If we lose him again, I say just go for it.
Yeah. Alright, the badge in this one's 100, but because I have a low Peppy, and I've also got no lasers because I restarted, I don't think it's going to be possible this time around. We'll see. Depends how good I can do. Oh, we got one. Already making good progress. It's going to suck. I might get the badge, but Peppy won't be here, so it won't matter.
That's great, because if you go through the birds and you shoot a couple of them, you see bombs.
Yeah.
And it's like the game telling you, like, next time, use a bomb right here,
Yeah.
and then you'll get a buttload of points.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool
Self-teaching, in a way.
stuff. Yeah. Wonder what Rob is, like, up to when they're just, like, chilling at the ship.
In the engineering bay talking to one of the robots or something.
If he talks like that every time he talks, I don't think I'd be able to hold down a conversation with him. What do you guys feel like eating?
That sucks. Like, I would have gotten the badge.
It's okay.
Damn you, Peppy Hair! Why did you have to die?
I always thought this boss was so cool because of how the textures on him move.
Yeah.
Also, weird thing about this guy.
Gotta love how I took out his arm before the thing showed up.
If you look in his mandibles there, like like on the ridge of his mouth, it looks like there's 2 more eyes.
Yeah.
And it's like very weird.
Yeah, kind of.
I never realized that before just now. I also love that lava pours out of his arm after you break it. Just a
Yeah.
well-designed thing for Nintendo 64.
Oh, yeah. It's like not even like lava. It's like almost like a fireball.
Yeah, it
Like,
reminds me
'cause-
of Contra 3.
Oh, I was about to say that. The fireball, like, boss type thing.
Yeah.
Where he has like the... Oh, it's so weird. Yeah, this is... Come on, come on, come on. Bam. You did it. Damn you, Peppy. Ruining my
So cool.
recovery. So I'm 2 for 4 right now. Not my best, but
Hey man,
It's all good,
this
man.
is just any given day. Pick up
Yeah.
and play, man. I
Right.
can't do this one time. Granted, I didn't play this game probably as much as you did, but
All aircraft report.
10-year-old me,
yeah.
and he sucked, man.
All right, guys. Well, we're gonna take a break right now. When we get back, in this next week's video, we're gonna resume. One of my favorite levels, the train level. I love the train
God, the
level.
train. Can't
I'm
wait for the
so
train.
excited for it.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
We'll see you guys next week for the train.
Train, get on. We're gonna blow up a train station.
Drops to Jupiter by train. We're just gonna watch a music video and let's play the music video by train.